What's up, everybody? All my squirrel nights. The squirrel man back again. Uh, Saturday, I'm enjoying my week off. Hell yeah, I'm getting stuff done. Like, I barely sat down all day until like 20 minutes ago. I've been running since this morning. First thing I did this morning, and the reason for the title of this video was I finally got to go shooting this morning. That was a lot of fun. Anytime I get to go out shooting is a good day for me. I didn't shoot all summer because it's just ridiculously hot. When you go outdoors, I don't, and I know what you're gonna say. Oh, don't you go indoors? Honestly, indoors is kind of boring. That's how I got started shooting years ago. But I don't really shoot indoors unless I'm like testing out something new. I don't go there for fun. But anyway, the real reason why I wanted to make this video was because um, I've been around the gun culture since I got into it late. It was in my like early 20s. As all growing up, my mom wouldn't have guns in the house. My dad was in the military, but you got to do what mom says, right? I mean, there's nothing you can do about it. So we got older. Me and my brothers grew up, and then we kind of just, age took over, and we all really got into the gun culture. So anyway, the real reason I want to make this video is because what I'm trying to say, or the point I'm going to try to get across here, long story short, is skills. A good skill is perishable. If you don't use it, it's kind of like if you're, martial arts or something. If you're not practicing all the time, you're not going to be as good when you need it. You can't just assume because you got a black belt 20 years ago that you're still, you still have all that skill, And the same goes for shooting. And I realize that today. And as I get older, I realize that every time I get the chance to go out shooting is, that's a skill. You really have to hone it. Yeah, it's not, and I know your ego, some of you guys out there that might watch this video, your ego's telling you something different, but you can't think that, you're going to hit the bottle cap off a bottle at 100 yards when you ain't shot a gun in a year. Like it's just not going to work, and I don't believe that you can. Sorry. So my big thing is, what I'm really trying to say is, if you own firearms and you have the time, you have the time, so don't lie. If you have time to sit on your ass and play with your phone like you're doing right now, you have time to go out and hone your skills and practice them. You don't have to be a millionaire. I know ammo can be expensive, but think about what you do in your spare time right now. If there's an indoor range, even if you use an indoor range, go down there for an hour, bust out 100, 200 rounds. It's not that big a deal, but what I'm trying to say is, if you don't use what you have, you're going to lose it. Nothing irritates me more than when I talk to gun people and they're like, "Oh, I got all these guns, you never shoot them." I'm like, "Why, dude? I don't. They always got these lame excuses, man. I don't really tolerate excuses most of the time. Even a crippled person, you can see freaking paralyzed or handicapped people at the range sometimes. If they can make it, you can make it. So if you, I don't want to make this a really long video because it's really just a direct message. You either use it or you lose it. I learned that today. I had a lot of fun shooting with a red dot. The red dot I have on one of my rifles, it's like it's like cheating. It really is. I mean, a blind guy can put that thing center mass. It's so easy. It's totally worth the money. I know not everybody's made of money, but if you can afford one red dot, do it. It is so worth it. Using iron sights or backup sights is great to learn, especially because I don't want to sound like a hypocrite. If you can hone those skills, do it. I think that's awesome. But nowadays, it's 2023. Everybody uses red dots now. So I'm going to use a red dot. So anyway, if there's any gun people out there, comment. I love to hear comments, stories, especially from you veterans. I love to learn from you veterans. If you guys got cool stories, especially all your downrange stories. 'Cause, I mean, I've heard plenty from my family, but I always like to hear some from strangers. I think you would definitely agree, all you veterans, in what I'm saying, that if you want to keep that skill, you have to hone it. You have to go out, at least, even if it's only once a month, once every 6 weeks, get out there and do it. Don't let those guns collect dust in your house, man, because if you do, they're just a paperweight. And that's the title of my video. What do you need guns for? I mean, if you don't use them, practice with them, what is the point in having them? Oh, well, what if this, that, and the other thing? Well, let me tell you something. I've gone shooting with people that I know can operate a firearm. I've seen them do it. And they have the most hell of a time trying to figure out how to use that thing. I'm like, well, I know this person can do this, but that's what I'm trying to tell you. It's been so long, it's not in there. That muscle memory is not in there anymore. And that's what you need to keep, that muscle memory. So when you pick up that firearm, whatever it is, pistol, rifle, shotgun, your brain already knows this, that, and the other thing. 1, 2, 3, ABC. You don't have to think about it. It's muscle memory. And that's where you need to keep your brain at when you operate your firearms, So anyway, damn, I was just going to say something now. I forgot. But, yeah, get out and hone your skills, hone your craft, man. And you're just having fun anyway. And, shooting is like the best father-son pastime. So if you're a dad and you have like a 10-year-old kid, get out there with a 22 or something, just get out there and have fun. It sucks that I didn't get to start shooting with my dad till like much later in life, till I was in my 20s. But like I said, there's nothing I can do about it. Better late than never, Anyway, I want to hear from the veterans. I want to hear comments. Like, share, subscribe. Common sense ain't common.